You are live.
I am live. Oh. Turn this off.
Oh, I have the wrong camera. Oh, no.
There you go. Oh, Jesus.
What am I watching? Oh, never mind. Silly.
Oh, there's some hooks. Oh, I left the hooks down at the storage unit.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Howdy, howdy. Come on in. Let me know you're here. Floyd's doing good. He's got the comments pulled up. Come on in. Hi, Michelle. Hi, honey. Hi, Angela. I got a countdown thing on my, I got to pin it up to the top of my page. Countdown to Crafters Convention. Do, 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 do.
Really?
What? I'm excited. I don't care if you are. Come on in. Let me know you're here. If you're new, tell me where you're from. Thanks, Kieran. I love you. Pop in, even if you can't stay. I was doing that the past 2 days. Like all the people I watched were like overlapping, so I would go into one, say hi, yada yada, bye, going. Watching in the car on a road trip, I can watch, not listen. Oh, thanks for watching, Dawn. Hi, Pam. So we're gonna do another.
She can't hear what you just said.
I had a marker board up here, I'd write. Hi, Debbie. Sprinkle the glitter, float the boat, fly the kite, and jump over the moon. I don't know. So, I normally don't do that many Halloween arrangements or wreaths or anything, but I don't know, just the candy corn idea this year has just kind of struck me. Hi, Anna. Hi, Tom Tom. So I had made this sign a few weeks ago. Hi, Linda. And so, like I said, I wasn't really going to do much more Halloween, but then I seen these today. I found these today at Joann Fabrics. And they actually have a garland to go with it. And I was going to buy the garland because it's more economic when we use things for picks if we just buy a garland. Well, hi. Yeah, don't get caught at work. Hi, Karen on YouTube from Arkansas. Please subscribe and, what is it? No, I always get them confused. Follow.
Thumbs up and subscribe.
Give me a like and subscribe.
No, it's a thumbs up and a subscribe on YouTube.
That's what I meant.
On Facebook, it's a like, a share, and a
follow.
Okay.
Hi, Jeannie.
Get it right.
My brain lately.
It's too complicated.
Yeah, I'm here. That's all I can say. So anyway, this was my inspiration today. But I like the yellow, orange, and white colors together, and of course, got to throw in that black. I was gonna make some yarn balls, but I ran out of time because I was prepping for the private group tonight, and that took a little bit longer than I expected. So.
And then you had to do a pharmacy run.
And then I had to do a pharmacy run. My mother-in-law was getting out of the hospital, and her handicap van doesn't have air conditioning right now, so Floyd didn't want her in there as much as possible because she just lives about 5 miles out of town, but still. So he's like, can you run over and get her prescriptions? And I'm like, okay. I said, I'll meet you at the hospital before you leave, because they were, like, dragging their feet. Hi, Stacy. Yes, Pam, it can, especially if you don't, put, like, witches or, you know what, I didn't even pick out my ribbon. Oh, well.
Nice.
Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for that email.
Yeah, did you thank Kieran for hers?
I emailed her back. Well, I emailed them both back. But Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lori. Alrighty, so we'll put these aside. Did you see my scarecrow I got? I know leopard isn't like... Oh, leopard isn't really like...
Witch down.
Witch down.
She is.
It's growing on me, so I'll just say that. But this is so cute. I got it at Hobby Lobby here a couple weeks ago. Then, of course, Floyd goes, well, there's the pumpkin to go with it. So this will be a project one night. Oh, yeah, the little witch. So if y'all don't know who Kathy Kirkland is, she's from RK Wood...
Wood Wreath Designs.
No, Wood Crafts. Oh, I have to look her up. It's RK Wood something.
Oh, Katie's here.
Katie.
She'll know.
Hi,
She'll
Katie.
know what the business page is.
I was trying to talk about...
Hi, Katie. Kathy Kirkland.
Kathy Kirkland. Sorry, my names just go out of my head. But she made this cute little witch. If you were with me the night I made the black and white Halloween, that little witch was from Kathy Kirkland. She makes the most adorable embellishments. And so she made this one, and the cows, I haven't used the cows yet.
Or the bees.
Well, the bees I'll save for next spring. But, oops. Yeah, I hid my gnome with Kathy's witch. RK Wood Wreath Crafts. I knew it was like 2 more words. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. We couldn't remember.
So she's on Etsy. You can look her up. She does cute stuff. Of course, we see it before you see it, so if you're a clubby. Alright, we are going to do, if you guys were just joining, we're going to do a candy corn. I always say candy cane. Candy corn wreath.
Wrong holiday.
Yeah, wrong holiday. You know, this is the worst time of year for crafters because, you know, we go in from after Christmas, we box it all up, and then we have Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's and Easter and summer. It kind of just flows. We're like fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and we all just keep bouncing back and forth, and there's glitter from here to Kingdom Come, as my son was telling me. He's got a long-haired cat, and he has to sweep the stairs and vacuum the kitchen where the cat lays the most. And he told me today, why should he have to sweep the stairs? Because there's so much glitter on it.
Because Mama said so.
That's because Mom said so. So these are cut at 30 inches. And then I've already bubbled up some yellow and orange, and I did a basket weave. That's my favorite one, and that's my last roll, and I forgot to write down the item number, but I'll find it. Hi, Mary. Welcome. So these are cut at 30 inches. I wanted it nice and full. What was that? Your lid?
Dropping stuff. Probably got glitter in it now.
Probably. So I spent this week
There's glitter on the
redoing, reorganizing.
The 2 shops.
Did you order some wired pumpkins? Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to use a wired pumpkin in the private group tonight, so. So we'll just make a big old, oh, switch cameras. Sorry. So keep spreading the glitter. If we get up to 50, we'll do a glitter mail. Hi, Gail. Long time no see. So I always start on the outside. Some people like to start on the inside. Doesn't really matter. Hi, Barbara. Well, welcome from Oklahoma. This might be my... No, I'm not going to say it. Hi, JoJo. Hi, Maureen from Baynor. Diane, it's $9.99 a month. Floyd can put the link in there. You get 2 tutorials or 2 lives a week on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 10. But if you can't make the times, all my videos, just like in this group, all the videos stay in there. They get 10% off of everything in the shop. Thank you, JoJo. You know, Michelle, I've been out of the store since last Friday. Yeah, I haven't been in the store, so I'm not sure what's out yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'll know tomorrow morning. As of when I left on Friday, all they had out was, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This was the only thing they were, because they're like condensing some other stuff. But there's the link for the Backroom Glitter Gang. You can stay as long as or short as you want. If it's not for you, that's fine. No hard feelings. It says bless our home, and this was one of the fall things that they'll have. It's on MDF. I thought it was cute though. It's a little bit big, but hey, if you do an oval wreath, that would be good. You're welcome, Diane.
I'm gonna make a new rule. She's only allowed to use our signs on her wreaths.
Whatever.
It's our sign or none.
Whatever.
I'm gonna sell everything else in the de-stash group.
No. I still got some signs. I got some Personalize It by Pam signs.
Selling them all.
They're mostly from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Craft Outlet. You know, ship expire because we mostly went to Sam's when we had all the kids here, but with just us, I don't usually buy in bulk. So, but my stepdaughter has hers, so if there's something I need, she gets it for me.
Butcher paper.
Yeah, the butcher paper
I get my butcher paper.
That your signs that you guys order from us are wrapped in.
That's what I used to press them with too.
Oh, okay. Well, he uses it for other stuff. So the sign part of the business, I design most of them, and then he prints them and presses them. So, but I've been learning that part too. I'm like, I texted him today and I said, if I get my sign printed, can you press it? Yeah, Diane, there's a lot of people that are out of stock. You know, even Greenery Gal said, you know, she's waiting on orders for fall stuff. It's just hit her. Kali said the same thing. She's ordered stuff from fall, but it's stuck in containers. I'm just over a lot of stuff. I may go back to work and, well, I wore a mask anyway, but I'm sure there's changes that'll have to take place. But I'm super duper excited to go to Crafters Convention and meet all the people I've been watching and following or chatting with on people's lives. I think Katie said there's like 17 or 18 of us. Hi, Ellen. You waiting on everything? Hey, Jojo, will you send me, Katie said that you get some of your flowers from Amazon. I was watching through reviews. If you would send me the name of the shops that you get yours from, so I'd feel better about where I get them. Yeah, Bianca, I know. I gotta find some blue flowers, and of course it's fall time. I mean,
we will find you some blue flowers.
I know, I will get them. My dad's favorite color was blue, so that's what I'm gonna make his grave saddle. And when I go through home, hi Terry, I'm gonna put it out there. I've already got a fall one made for my grandparents.
Welcome, Paula. We love first timers.
Hi, Paula, first time. Thank you for joining us.
Joe just says she only buys peonies.
I like peonies. He always says peonies.
That's not what I just said. I said peonies.
I say peonies.
But a lot of times when you say it, it comes out pennies.
It's a penny. I don't know. My grandma had those things growing up.
It's her Illinois accent.
I do not have an accent. doing blue and orange, so it would kind of look like a fallish thing, but so I'm almost leaning towards some of the true blues and navy blue.
Angela, we need to keep this PG rated, honey. We don't need to be talking about panties. Oh.
Well, I found some, Bianca. I found some at Joann's today. I didn't really care for them. And then their flowers are so expensive. I did find a floral wholesaler.
Oh, Angela says she has navy blue roses if you want to message her.
Oh, okay. I'll message you. There's a wholesaler up by Toledo. It's about 4 hours away. I was watching somebody else, and she listed somewhere because she only does floral wreaths. Wreath Maker's Life wouldn't have been for you, Floyd.
What, are you telling me Wreath Maker's Life wasn't PG rated?
Oh, we are, Karen. Karen on YouTube says we're all hilarious.
We try.
We try.
What am I doing?
So I think I've...
Trying to do too many things at one time.
Yeah, don't multitask. You can't handle it.
I remember that. Next time you need to sign.
That's what I told Roy last night. He can't multitask.
Crafters after dark, that's all I'm saying. Oh.
I had to stay up really on a live, and it was like over 2 hours because her husband was being a butt. I wouldn't know who that would be.
Are you saying she was almost still on when I got up this morning?
No, I think she got off like it. I don't remember what time she got off.
I had to go into work an hour early today.
I jumped off.
My rear end is dragging.
He might be sleeping in the private group. Yeah, it is cute. I think that's what's kind of got me on the Halloween kick. Angela made one last night.
Well, you can't make it Halloween as long as Angela does, because she'll make Halloween.
She'll make it all the way into December. I told her last year, no more Halloween. She's like, I gotta make one more.
She said it wasn't much longer after you went to bed.
Ah, okay. I was sitting there getting tired.
Oh, thank you, JoJo. I will write that down for her.
Thank you for making another one today. Ooh. And I found out I had to go switch out the shops. I had to do some revitalizing of what was in storage. And, there's one bow over there. I cut it off the wreath, and I'm like, I made that?
Did you make it, or did I make it?
No, I made it. Oh, I found one that you did, and I, trimmed all the tails. You know how you leave those tails all long? Yes, I did.
Leave my bows, the HE double hockey sticks alone.
How long does it take me from start to finish? If you counted all the things, from me cutting and blah, and doing everything.
Well,
if I wasn't talking.
I was going to say, are you, as long as she's not live or watching somebody else's live.
Couple hours.
It doesn't take that long to make a wreath.
From cutting everything and.
If you're not doing anything else, just working on that wreath.
Hour and a half.
I bet you do it in well under an hour.
Not cut everything. No. Okay, we'll go with that.
What did I miss? What door hanger?
So our sign supplier has sublimation door hangers, they put, do not disturb and all that on the hotel doors. And I was trying to think of a way without damaging the hotel doors that we could identify where all the clubbies are. So I designed one last night and sent it to Katie.
Oh, okay.
So
I gotcha.
So I put her logo, and actually I put on there, Katie is the original clubby.
I'm not ready for Christmas yet either.
We were at Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they didn't have a whole lot out.
They had a little, just a little bit. I wasn't going up there for that. Yeah. Depending on if it's just a sign and ribbon and bow, probably an hour and a half. If it's embellishments and whatnot from start to finish, is probably a couple hours. And then if you're like me, you hang it on the door, and then tomorrow, the next morning, I got to redo something. So I'm having my base all black. Thanks, Dawn.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for all of the kind messages, emails, comments on posts. Thank you all very much. It really means a lot to us. Oh, you're gonna cry, aren't you? It's okay.
Cry.
It's okay. Bonnie wants to know what kind of mesh is the black.
It's just a it's like it's not the foil, but it's a plastic foil. I don't know if you can see it here. It's got that little iridescent type stuff, but it's all black. So, thanks, Bianca.
Yeah, it wound up being a really rough weekend.
And then his mom got put in the hospital.
Got put in the hospital Sunday. My daughter talked her into going to the emergency room.
Love you too.
And they admitted her.
So we had to pick her up today. Well, he picked her up. I did a drug run.
She's back home, relaxing.
You're welcome, Bonnie. So I've kept myself busy this week. I got I was already off, and I got 3 days bereavement, and then I was off today. So
back at it tomorrow. Oh, what time do you work tomorrow?
7 to 5.
Oh, that means I gotta go out and move the truck. I almost parked across the street. Never ends.
Nope. So hopefully, I had 2 there.
Yeah.
Hopefully his mom, she had a real bad gout in her hand. It looked awful.
And an infection in her leg.
And she's got an infection in her leg. She's already got an amputee. So
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
The fact that she's diabetic does not help.
Mm-mm.
She's just a hot mess right now.
We're all a hot mess.
She was just glad to get out of the hospital and get back home.
So she's got a handicapped van, but the air conditioner's broke. So Floyd's like, I don't want Mom in the van as, least amount of time as possible. Can you go get her medicine? And I'm up here and I'm trying to get ready for 2 lives, and I was like, thank you, Karen. I'm like, yeah, I'll run over and I'll meet you at the hospital, because they were supposed to release her like at 2:30, and they didn't get her released till 4-ish.
3:30.
3:30. Floyd went out to check on. Here's 6 nurses sitting at the little station on Facebook.
All sitting in a little circle.
What was it that you told him? Something about.
I told them unless they're doing a Facebook Live and they're letting the viewers pick who gets released next, they need to get off the phone.
So he's starting to sound like me. I don't put up with no crap at the hospitals, whether it's his mom.
I got connections at that hospital.
We do. Except for she works in the cardiac unit, but.
That's all right. That means she knows more important people.
Yeah. Diane, there's 18. I don't know. You probably can't see them.
Probably can't see it
because they're all black. But there's 10 on the outside. Well, here, I know what.
You're gonna break out the diagram.
So here's my template. I made this template, last year, and it's just so easy. I put a clip on it, put my frame on here, and then I made dots where I want them spaced out. So there's 10 on the outside and then 8 on the inside. Believe it or not, that makes things go a lot faster. For me, anyway. Yeah, his mom's been in and out of the nursing homes for rehab because she had her leg amputated, and then she broke her shoulder. So just several times. So one time she had to go to the ER. I forget for what, but she was bad enough. She wanted to go to the nursing home that time, and they said, "Well, it's the weekend. We don't have a social worker here." And I'm like, You don't have a
I'm
social
gonna
worker?
call BS. Jeanette called him out and got her away.
So I'm like, you don't have a social worker here. And they're like, not on the weekends. I'm like, So I walked out into the hallway, called over to the nursing home that she'd been in 2 or 3 different times, told the lady what was happening. She says, let me call my administrator and I'll call you right back. Within 20 minutes, this lady called me right back and said, how are you bringing her here? And I said, well, we'll have to send her over in an ambulance. And she said, okay, we'll get her room ready. That doctor came back in, and I said, I don't need your help. I got my mother-in-law a room.
Our signs are sublimated, Karen.
No cricket. I actually can't find the cord to my cricket. I was mad. Because it was in his room, and then I didn't use it for a while, and then he said, you're taking it back. So I brought it back, and I don't know if it's in one of these little cubbies.
We should be able to post that as a PDF.
We've thought about that, especially in the group.
Just be aware, it will probably take 4 sheets of paper.
Yeah, you'll probably have to, like, print it out on 4 sheets and then trim it and tape it together.
But you would only have to do that once, because once you put it on foam board, it'll last forever.
Yeah, I've had that since last year. It's got little holes where the little welds are on the back, but Bianca, I got a Cricut Maker not last Christmas, the Christmas before.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. Now, either I cut one too many, or
Thank you, Dawn. And not to be outdone,
Thanks, Dawn.
I bought a Silhouette Cameo.
Because it does wider.
Once we got into sublimating signs,
Neither one of them got used.
I was going to say we haven't used either one of them. Paula wants to know, how long are your strips?
These are 30 inches long. I know, kind of, but I wanted just one solid color base. I just wanted the black. And I had plenty black.
It just, to me, it looks not bad odd, but odd because you never do.
I never do a solid color because I was going to do...
Megan! Hey,
Hi,
girl!
everybody! I was going to do, like, alternate my colors like I usually do, but something a little different.
Megan, I am so excited to get to meet you at Crafters Convention, but you are a little firecracker girl. It cannot be too early in the morning. It takes me a couple hours to wake up.
So I can jump up out of bed, jump in the shower, get ready, and be out the door in a half an hour if I have
not
to.
Me.
He's got to get up like an hour and a half before he's got to go to work.
I gotta wake up and mosey around and.
It's not even like he drinks coffee. He's got to sit there on his computer.
I drink coffee.
So these are 10-inch pieces. This is a white basket weave. This is just an orange metallic, and then this is a yellow jute because it was the brightest yellow I had. I've heard you say that before, that you're not a morning person. We're at 39.
Oh, well, then hopefully by the time you're awake, I'll be good and awake. In all seriousness, I love you girls to death. I cannot wait to meet you.
I'll be listening to lives, and even if I have my headset on, he'll go, oh, you're listening to Megan.
Well, I get notifications when she
Oh, yeah.
on too. Love watching Megan. Awesome.
So there's what we'll get into. I figured that was...
That's right, Megan.
What?
See, Dawn doesn't wake up. Megan doesn't wake up. Well...
You have trouble staying awake? Well, that's what replay's for. But I think it's... I'm going to use this word my daughter uses. It's funner. It's
Funner?
more fun.
Oh,
She
wow.
says funner.
Well, hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori. How are you? So I just went ahead and did these up ahead of time. You don't
Hi,
have
Vincent.
to. Hey, Vincent. You don't have to do it ahead of time, but I was just trying to save some time. You know what I didn't do? I didn't pick out any.
Yeah, you said earlier you didn't pick out any.
I didn't pick out any ribbon. I went down to the storage unit today to. I flipped out the shops that we're in, and I went to take the spring summer stuff down, and forgot the key. I'm like,
Mesh down.
I know, I seen it.
Right now she's working on the outer ring, Paula.
Yep. 10 on the outside, 8 on the inside. This is the outer. And that's what I get for like matching my pipe cleaners to my mesh. Then I can never see them. I think I got too many on.
Can you place orders?
I know it's going to be so much fun. I don't even care if I make anything. I just want to meet everybody.
I'm just going to socialize.
Well, see, when I bought my ticket, I bought it and Ben told him I bought it. And he's like, well, I can't go? Well, I didn't think he'd want to go. Because at that time, I mean, even though he's part of the business, I didn't think he'd want to go to something like that.
Duh. Tammy, I will take care of that for you.
What?
She placed an order and then realized she wanted the quantities to be switched. She emailed us.
Okay.
So I have to light clear. I love those words.
My daughter says funner all the time. And it's not that she's young. She's in her 30s, but she says funner. We have our own vocabulary, as Angela and I were talking about last night. You know, Katie has me saying wonky.
Well, absolutely.
I say it at work now. They're like, what's wonky? And I'm like, messed up.
I say it at work.
Well, the first week I was there, I would just walk around going, that's a hot mess. That's my nice way of saying, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. You're funner, Bonnie.
Yeah, I suspect good times will be had at Crafters.
So those of you who are going to Crafters Convention, don't freak out if I grab the back of my head when I'm laughing too hard. I've had a surgery and it basically gives me a trolley horse in the back of the head. It goes away in about 30 seconds, but...
You're gonna have to take this one because I don't.
Please explain to me.
I don't do Facebook on my phone. Ching. Another Etsy order.
Okay, so let's pull the live up.
Yeah,
That's JoJo. There's Katie. Where's mine? Well, let's just pull. So you click on some. Oh.
Alright, let me see.
There's JoJo. So you're supposed to click on somebody's face. Click on the 3 dots. So right here it should say follow, and then turn on live notifications. So when you follow them and turn them on, then this turns them off, which I'm not going to do. But right there, so you click on somebody's face, and then this should then face 3 dots, and then this should show up. So try that, Lori.
If you're on a phone.
If you're on a phone, I think that you just click on the 3 dots.
The hamburger.
No, that's a French fry. A sideways one. So at work, in training, all our handhelds have the 3 lines. It's a hamburger. Or the 3 dots. It's a French fry.
But on the computer, it's 3 lines.
Well, it's a hamburger.
I think. What am I
You
doing?
don't know.
I'm trying to turn this banner back off. Struggling tonight. I'm tired.
So if anybody's going to Craft Convention, make sure you take an empty suitcase if you're going to Scott Waterman's. Or you can have it. He told me, I did ask him on one of his lives, if I order stuff, can I just pick it up there? And he said, absolutely. Of course, I usually order enough to get free ship. No, they don't do free shipping. I forget. Oop. Okay.
Well, I hope you get to go to Crafters Convention too, because I'm looking forward to meeting you as well.
Yeah.
I want to meet everybody. I probably won't get much sleep. I'll be busy socializing.
He will. He'll go, oh, I see somebody I know. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I know. I said the other day, I said, if COVID messes with my crafters convention, I'm losing it.
Because we have been looking forward to going to this and meeting everybody from day one, and then it kept getting postponed and kept getting postponed, and I'm like, oh, this has got to stop.
I know. Did they do make and takes at Wreath Makers Live too?
I ain't worried about making these.
You can just bring the supplies home and I'll make it at home.
I'll be too busy talking. I ain't. What?
Damon cracks me up walking around barefooted. Awesome! Yeah, it's our first time too. Because, we just started our business last April. So here's the outside.
Yeah, right as COVID was hitting.
Yeah, right as COVID was hitting, I decided to
open up a craft business.
Open up a craft business.
Angela said no, but vendors sold stuff.
Okay. Well, that's fun. You get to sit there and just watch people make stuff.
Paula says Georgia is back to having to wear masks again.
I heard that, Bianca. Was it New York that is you can't go to a restaurant?
It's not all restaurants.
Oh, okay.
I did a little further digging into that. It's not all restaurants.
Gotcha.
Some restaurants, yes. Some grocery stores, movie theaters, state-funded or city-funded public transportation, however, yes, you have to.
Right now, my a smaller town, and so she got a notification through their Facebook.
See,
yeah, I know,
I
Angela.
agree, Angela. I agree.
So you're gonna know whether I have the vaccine because I have to show you, but because I can't ask anybody at work, I'm not allowed to ask them because we're at a place where if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. If you're not, you do. Well, we're not allowed to ask anybody. Because we even know of someone that doesn't, and we asked our HR, and they said, nope, leave it alone. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about that too, Lori.
I know.
It's craziness. I try not to even think about it. It just makes me angry.
It does. A lot of fraying going on. Of course, that basket weave, when you cut it, it's not always the most. I didn't wood burn it or anything. So I seen that when in your little video.
Ooh, where's Shabby Tree located?
I forget.
I mean, if I have to wear a mask, I deal with that. But
I'm lucky to have my own office that I can go in there and I just pull it down.
I clarified that with my boss today too. If we go back to having to wear masks, we do not have to wear them in our own offices. But the one supervisor was telling me.
Oh, you work for a hospital? Yes, they're making takes at CC.
My supervisor was telling me that even if we go back to a mask mandate here where we are, he doesn't think that while you're at your workstation working, you shouldn't have to wear a mask because the workstations are like 20 feet apart.
But it's indoors.
Not if we got all the doors open, it's not. It's basically just a roof. Oh, where are you from, Bianca? What
Bianca.
state? Yeah, Bianca, I'm sorry.
His tongue got twisted. What state are you from, Bianca?
I should know
How?
this, or I feel I should know this, because Bianca's on our lives a
I
lot.
know. I always forget. There's too many people now. Used to, I could tell you all our customers. I could almost tell you what they ordered.
She works in New York and lives in New Jersey.
Oh, and Jersey.
Karen says she's still working from home, does not have to wear a mask in the office there in Arkansas.
See, so if you don't know, I work for Walmart, and our district managers work from home as much as possible. And I'm like, give me the right computer and I can work from home too.
You can't go after shoplifters from home.
Well, I meant the other parts of my job.
Yes, Bianca, we are getting caught up on everything this week. We got thrown a monkey wrench last weekend, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
With Jeanette's dad and my mom going to the hospital. It was a rough weekend. And Lori said she missed the beginning. What are you making? She's been on a pumpkin kick.
I'm on a candy corn kick.
Yeah, this is her second candy corn wreath in 3 lives. She threw a pumpkin frame in between them.
I found these at Joann's today, and they're so cute. They even have a garland if you wanted a garland. So
that's alright. I like candy corn.
Because really, it doesn't have to like just be for Halloween. Candy corn, you eat candy corn all the way to Thanksgiving. I can't even believe I did not. I went to get my ribbon, so you guys all.
I could eat candy corn year round. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So a friend of ours she puts peanuts in her candy corn, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, every time we went to visit, she had to refill her jar. Just saying.
So.
Karen says she's in the commercial insurance business. So as long as she has internet, she can work anywhere. That's the same with my daughter.
She works in pharmaceutical.
I'm not sure exactly what.
Computer. Yes, these were. Oh, I threw the tags away. They were 30% off, I think.
You told me 40.
40? I can't remember, 30 or 40. They were $7.99 regular, and I got them for 30 or 40% off.
So there's a lot on those, so that's really not too bad.
Yeah, because I was thinking it's got at least 3 picks. That's why I was like looking at the garland too, because the garland on sale was like $24. But I was like counting all the picks around it, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting the garland.
Oh no, Jennifer's currently battling the Delta variant.
Ooh. And that's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Paula. So I'm just going to use these 2. I cannot believe I didn't do my ribbon.
Here we are. We probably would have had I not interrupted you.
He did. So it's your fault.
Okay.
I had to go on a drug run.
I got broad shoulders. I can take it.
I had to go pick up his mom's prescriptions. I'm like, okay. I said, but I'm meeting you in town. I got too much to do. I mean, it's just cute. With the black and then the candy corn colors. If you didn't see my candy corn attachment that I used here a couple weeks ago, it'll be in the live so you can go back and watch it. It was on a pixie. I used it for the sign.
She made the embellishment in the private group and then used said embellishment on a pixie.
Didn't use a sign, I just used it for the sign per se. And if I'd had my Cricut going, because my cord's around here somewhere.
Angela said she's using the same candy corn ribbon today.
Are you?
Copycat.
I have another one, but it's got purple in it, and I didn't want purple.
Good night, Dawn. Go get some rest and get to
Night,
feeling
Dawn.
better.
Yuck. Yep, good night.
Oh, I am so dreading if me or Jeanette get sick, because there's just so much going on right now.
I'm dreading if he gets sick because he's grumpy.
Yes, I am. I wholeheartedly agree.
Men do not, when women get sick, we still have to take care of the kids and cook and clean up some,
Not me, I get sent to my room.
I just send him to his room because he's grumpy.
Well, the good news is I have my own room upstairs. I can go up there and go to work.
True.
By myself. No interruptions.
So I'm cutting the ribbon tails at 13 inches. I had Floyd make me a ribbon board of my own.
Angel said it's part of her wreath kit, and that's what she's making now.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of wreath kits.
So we do have a few Halloween. I got out, have a couple fall pixies I got to relist. I took them all down because when we moved storage units, I didn't know how much I had, so I took them down. So somebody on a live a week or so ago asked me about sign and ribbon subscriptions. And
sign and ribbon kit subscription.
Yeah, the kit. So it'll be a sign and all
Matching
the ribbon, all the ribbon to match for your wreath. Trying to determine if that would be something. Every time I put sign and ribbon kits on my Etsy, they sell out. I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to use 2 ribbons this time.
Oh no, that's horrible, Jennifer.
I was on another live. Might have been watching Michelle from Monkey's Creations. I remember you saying that. Yes, I do, Gail. And at Fresh the Market. Alley Cat's got switched to all fall. I think it's all fall.
Fresh the Market did not because she ran out of fall wreaths.
Well, I put all the pixie ones, the little ones, over at Alley Cat's because we just have a little booth, and we're fit in that booth than I do the whole space at Fresh the Market. But hey, scroll me. Scroll me. I found out how bad mesh sticks to the carpet in your van or car.
Oh, it's
horrible.
Oh, that's the worst thing.
That's
worse when they get together.
Yeah, it is worse than when they get together. No, it would be so like when my ribbon and sign kits, you'll have 4 ribbons and they'll be 5 yards each. 2, 2.5, and 2, 1.5.
So it'd be a total of 20 yards of
total
ribbon,
of 20
but
yards.
It'd be 4 different ribbons.
Unless you're doing like 3 bows on a ribbon, 5 yards is plenty. All right.
Well, we got to come up with something and get them posted.
I know.
We're still kicking around the idea of the sign and ribbon,
like a subscription
of the month kit.
Yeah.
As a subscription deal.
Because we do have a sign of the month club and
a mystery bow kit.
And a mystery bow kit where you don't know what you're getting, but it'll be anything from within now to 6 months ahead, never backwards. Like I'd never send you 4th of July right now. But in that one you get 10 to 12 yards, and it either makes 2 funky bows or 1 big drama bow. But somebody had asked me about a sign and ribbon kit subscription like we do the signs. So I've been kind of rolling around that idea. So Sign of the Month Club will probably go out. We printed them all last night. Probably get them out by the end of the week.
Barring any other family issues.
Yeah, barring anybody getting sick or anything.
Sign of the Month Club, you get 2 signs a month with free shipping for $20. One of those signs is exclusive to Sign Club members only. They're not available to purchase on our regular website.
Nobody else can get them except for if you're in the Sign of the Month Club.
And you also get 10% off of all of your sign orders.
And you can go back and purchase
Any of the
previous exclusives or more of the current month, whatever you want.
And I just started a new private group for the Sign of the Month Club members. I haven't done anything with it yet, but we're going to.
Well, some people struggle at picking out your ribbon for your sign. Now, I'm backwards. I usually pick out everything for the wreath first, and then I'm like, if I don't have a sign, I just go make one. It's kind of how he talked me into getting the printer last year, because I told him no for like 3 months. Thank you, Michelle. Tammy loves her sign of the month. Yep, she's in sign of the month. Sometimes I'll
Tammy's
use
been
the
with
sign
us for a while.
Yeah. Tammy might. Did you join up in January's when we started it? So there'd be 8 months now.
Paula, the ribbon tails are going on the outside.
Yep, I only put them on the outside, as my wreaths that I pulled out of storage reminded me.
Tammy says she has them all.
Yeah, I
thought Tammy had been one of the original members, but I didn't want to say on the live for sure.
You don't want to misspeak.
I don't want to make a butt out of myself. I do that enough anyway.
You want to scroll it?
Why is this?
I don't know. So the mystery bow kit, you get 10 to 12 yards, usually 12. You get at least 2.5 inch, maybe 3, kind of just depends. Sometimes I do 2 and 4, 3 and 3.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. And someone's like, have it match the sign, and I'm like, I make them up and I put them in poly bags, and I don't know who's getting what, because they're not even all the same one.
Oh, that's
each
okay,
month.
Karen. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Karen.
Yeah, we don't take anything down from the private group or the public lives in Facebook or YouTube. Everything stays.
He swears he's gonna make a bloopers.
Oh, I'm going to. I just gotta find time. Tammy says it takes her out of her comfort zone. Trying something new with the
Think
new,
outside
with
the box. Now, I have never sent any gnome ones. A lot of people know I like gnomes, but not everybody does. So I've refrained.
Donna says hi, first time here. Welcome, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Welcome. Yeah, I just put my ribbon tails on the outside. Then once I get everything on it, I'll decide if I want anything in the middle. Sometimes I don't put anything. Sometimes I add 1 or 2 sets. It kind of just depends on what all's going on there.
Carolina says hi from Toronto.
Hi, Carolina. Because trying to figure out where you're going to do with your ribbon sticking out from behind your sign is a pain in the keister.
She used to put, well, we both used to put ribbon tails
on every tie.
And then we started watching a couple of different people that they didn't put the ribbons on the inner ring until they had their sign and bow on.
Oh, I did it all by myself.
Oh, I seen somebody do it.
Oh, well. I did it all by myself.
And then I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense.
You don't waste it.
Why put ribbon tails directly underneath the bow? You're never going to see them.
Or the sign.
Depending on the sign.
Pain.
But even if you put even if you've got a smaller sign on the wreath and you can still see the ribbon tails, they come out at a funky angle.
Yeah, they're smooshed and they go poof.
How was that again?
Smooshed and go poof.
More footage for the blooper reel, right there.
He's setting me up, guys.
Absolutely. Well, you did it yourself the first time. I'll bet I don't stay up as late tonight as I do. Oh yeah, I will, because we got.
He's sleeping.
I didn't sleep very good last night either.
I don't sleep good every night.
It must be contagious.
Whatever. 2 more. I didn't even make my bow. What the heck? Mm-mm. Usually I make my bow.
Ribbon tails are always measured and cut and dovetailed, and the bows most of the time, not always.
No.
Most of the time. None of that tonight, huh?
No,
wow.
but I just choosing, I guess.
You ain't gonna blame all that on me because you weren't gone from the house that long.
No. I just had a lot to prep for the private group.
I will give Jeanette credit though; she had really good timing because just as I finished up using the tie downs for Mom's wheelchair in the van, she pulled up with the prescription.
Yep, roll down the window. Here you
Couldn't type
go.
it any better than that.
Oh, did I not cut enough? Ah.
She hates it when that happens.
I hate it when I cut too much, and then I really hate it when I don't cut enough. My son used to do that when he was a baby. He'd go, ah, he'd growl.
As JoJo says, I huff. Like Nana.
That was funny. That was so funny.
I take that as a compliment, though. So, for those of you that watch JoJo and Nana, I like watching them bicker back and forth, kind of like me and Jeanette do. But boy, did she miss Nana when Nana was on vacation. When you're used to having a moderator, it kind of sucks.
I've never had to do one
when
without
I'm going alive.
I'm at work.
Jeanette's at work.
One time have you done a live one?
Yeah, because I do the lives because Jeanette's at work, so I don't have a moderator. So if you've ever watched me live, there'll be dead air because I'm trying to catch up on comments and I miss comments. It's not that easy without a moderator. I know each other for a moderator, yeah, it makes it kind of rough when you don't have them.
Mm-hmm. I sure hope there's not the flight problems with Crafters Convention that there was with Wreath Makers Live.
Why, we're driving.
Well, I mean, we're driving, but...
Won't affect us. We'll be driving.
9 hours. Well, on the way out, we're stopping to stay all night with my mom.
Yep, we're going to stop and visit her.
And then it'll only be about 2.5 hours.
He's trying to talk her into coming back home with us on the way back, and she doesn't really want to. She can stay out there.
Oh, she's got her garden. She'll have to...
Oh, well, yeah, we can't. She's not going to leave her garden.
So here's what we got so far.
Very nice.
It's like...
The thing turned out huge.
It's like 20, almost 27 inches big.
We are in Ohio, Lori.
Yeah, we're in
they
Ohio.
call it northeastern Ohio, but it's more
kind of central
east. Central eastern. Well, if you get out a map and put a dot at Cleveland, Columbus, and Pittsburgh, we are right smack dab in the middle.
In the triangle.
The middle of the triangle. Makes it kind of convenient.
So I attach cable mounts to my signs with DAP.
Rapid fuse.
Rapid fuse.
Blue lid.
That's usually why my signs, I do it before I go live. That way, because it's got about a half-hour cure time, so that way they're good when I'm ready for it. And I found out I didn't put them all the way in the corners, because sometimes your sign sticks out a little bit off the edge, and then you kind of see the cable mount behind it, so I thought ahead.
Oh, well, you're not too far away from us, Lori. It's...
Oh, wow.
Depending on the route you take, it's only like it's not even an hour and a half from us to Pittsburgh.
I didn't realize you were that close. What are we going to use? We need...
Oh, Lori said she's going to drive too if she gets to go. Well, we're going to be taking a funny route on the way to Crafters Convention.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna swing up.
I was gonna say if we were going straight there, she would drive with us. But we're not.
Yeah, we're gonna stop and see Mom. Your mom, not my mom. It's only like 8 minutes to go see my mom.
Yeah.
Well, we're close enough that it really makes more sense to just drive than it would be to fly.
Oh, I need another 2.5. Why wouldn't you get to go, Lori? Are you still not feeling well? So we're going to make a funky bow, 7-inch tail. We need another 2.5. We drove, his daughter decided, when she was living in Wisconsin, decided, that we knew they were getting married, they set a date, and then all of a sudden, they just decided to get married. We're like, what?
So it was what, like a Sunday or Monday?
We had like a 7-8 day notice.
Yeah, it wasn't a very long notice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry.
Lori.
I know how you feel. Well, I mean, I don't know how you feel, but when I hit like 40, it started going downhill. When I hit 45, it was like, whoa! So I know how that feels.
Hopefully, Lori, they get it all figured out and get you fixed up.
Right now, they're just trying to prolong me having back surgery. I don't want to have back surgery. I know all about the health issues. So I need another 2.5. Not black, not white.
What about the, you say 2.5?
Yeah.
What about the orange with the big white dots?
Oh.
Third shelf up in the middle. In between the pumpkins.
I think I used that on the other one too.
Oh, did you? Well,
It'd be alright.
hey, it works. Well, we will be thinking about you, Lori, and hoping that we get to meet you. Well, I don't want you to get well just so I can meet you. I want you to get well regardless.
So when I do a funky bow, both my, the first two are the same size loose. So they'll both be 6.
Bless you.
Thank you. I rarely ever sneeze once. Wonder what's up with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you always sneeze 3 times. Well, you didn't let that one all the way out, though.
No.
Which I appreciate, because I'm sitting on this side.
Oh, gee, yeah.
Oh, my.
So if you have problems that your ribbons, flow up your dowel rods, I just put a clothespin there and hold it while I'm messing around. Have you seen pictures of the new Easy Bow Maker? It's huge. It's like 4 or 5 inches wide, and the dowel rods are like a really hard rubbery plastic, so they stop going like this when you're making a bow.
Well, that's half the fun. Seeing if you can finish your bow before the dowel rod pops
I've
out.
had dowel rods pop out before when I was making a really big bow.
I had one almost pop out on me one time. I caught it and grabbed the hammer real quick. I saved it.
You saved it? I usually watch part of his lives when I'm at work. I kind of sneak him around. So here's our base. And then I'm going to do just a plain yellow. Yeah.
Well, hi, Char. Welcome.
Hi, Char. Welcome. Thank you very much. I know, Bianca. It's like, that's the first thing I've ever thought of on my own, and it's a game changer.
Oh, Lori said she drilled her holes all the way to the bottom so she didn't have that problem anymore.
Doesn't that? I super glued mine.
And
they tell you not to, but I did.
When this one goes again, she's going to have to break out one of the ones for her classes because...
So I bought 6 more. This is a newer one. It's not even my original.
No, I'm pretty sure that's your original.
No, because my other one's darker.
Also, you damaged 2 of them. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat. But that's a good idea, Lori. So our first loops were at 6, so now we're going to drop down about 5.5.
Ooh, that's
I'm going to put, I think, 3 or 4, 1.5 inch. I kind of just, one night somebody was asking me, what kind of bow is that? I don't know, it's a Jeanette bow. I just keep putting stuff in there till I don't like it anymore. Or I like it.
We're not very far from Sugar Creek.
Oh yeah, Sugar Creek is like hop, skip, jump.
It's like 8 miles.
Yeah.
9 miles.
It's not very far. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use that one. Then I'll do the candy corn. Oh, I'm almost out of that one.
Good luck finding more.
That's good, Bianca. Well, I don't need any more.
That's awesome.
What?
Bianca.
Oh, yeah. Floyd found my pick machine on Facebook Marketplace for $50.
Was it 50 or 60?
50.
It was cheap. And it's in really good shape.
I didn't even want to buy it at that time. I was like, because I did a floral wreath and someone's like, you need a pick machine. Zinks. You go to the Zinks fabric store?
Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Turtle Creek. Why do I know that?
Turtle Creek. Have you been? Oh, what's the chocolate place I went to? Year before.
Koblenz?
Have you been to Koblenz? Koblenz chocolate? Oh my God! A friend took me over there. It was like $25 a ticket, but they had all the candy you could try. You couldn't stuff none in your purse, but you could try everything. And then we made our own candy apples, and we made something else too. Oh my! Night.
Serves you right.
It's so good though. I did buy some, bring it home.
It is good. Expensive, but good.
We actually both used to work over at Sugar Creek.
Where is Koblenz? It's
Koblenz is
Isn't that out by Berlin?
It might be. It's out past Sugar Creek. It's past Sugar Creek. It might be in Berlin. And then I found this really cool netting ribbon.
It's green.
Oh yeah, I don't have green in this one.
Oops! Ooh, good call on that one, Floyd.
Oh, it just would have stood out really well. Do I want to do this one? Sure. Oh my gosh, Michelle, that place is like. You can even get diabetic candy because one of my friend's aunts went with us, and she's like, I can't eat that stuff. I'm diabetic. I have to have sugar-free. And we're like, where's the sugar-free aisle? This whole hallway was like all sugar-free.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I even tried it. It was good.
But there's all kinds of stuff out there. There's cheese places galore where you can watch them make cheese. You can take tours, get free samples. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Someone who, when he was married to his ex-wife, would take all their kids to Sam's Club on a Saturday to feed them lunch.
Absolutely.
With all the trimies.
kids liked it. I got to go to Sam's Club.
The wonderful thing about clothespins is they break, you just throw them away.
Marshmallow peanut butter. Oh,
Charm.
that would be.
Oh, we have a Charm, Ohio, too.
I think that's what she's talking
No,
about.
she said Charm, PA. He's a marshmallow cookie nut.
See, chocolate or marshmallow peanut butter would be amazing on ice cream. Oh, yes.
Whatever floats your boat. I'm not a marshmallow.
I am. Michelle says, heck yeah, I love free samples.
So I use zip ties on most of my bows. I tried pipe cleaners for a while, but I like my zip ties.
Oh, no, she said it is
Charm, Ohio? Oh, okay, yep.
Oh, Lori's going to make me go to Amish country.
Her chocolate. See, now, everybody's like, oh, Amish land, Amish country. And I'm like, yeah, what about it? So, I'm originally from Illinois, and I lived in the heartland of the Amish. So, when I moved out here, and I'm like, okay. They're like, no, it's huge. I'm like, okay. So, I never cut off my pipe cleaner or my zip tie at first because I use it as a
little handy handle.
Yep, as a handle.
I was watching somebody the other day. They made a fluffing box out of a cutting board.
Roy made Angela's. I forgot I didn't use pipe cleaners long enough.
But it was just a regular wooden cutting board that she picked up.
Well, this is just, what is this, butcher block or something? It's oak. It's heavy. If I ever drop it on my foot, I'll break it.
Well, it used to be part of a stair tread.
A stair tread. Floyd used to work at a stair tread place. So this is solid oak. My son helped me drill a hole and put a handle on it.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
They're really heavy.
Well, I see Katie and Jeannie pick theirs up. They don't look light either.
Well, no, if it was too light, it wouldn't work.
Oh.
They have to be heavy.
Yeah, they have to be heavy. This is a little bit too loose. There we go. I think my hooky thing in the middle, though, is a...
Angela says, funny you have a white handle, too.
I know, I saw that last night when you picked yours up. She hasn't used hers. Roy made hers, like, a long time ago. And then last night she used it, and she's like, this is easier. Don't you know if your husband makes you something, you have to at least use it right away? A little bit?
Nah.
You've got, yours is bigger.
If yours was any bigger, you wouldn't be able
I wouldn't be able to pick it up.
Super heavy for no bigger one.
Very much so.
Of course, it is solid.
It's solid oak.
Solid red oak.
We had to drill holes, pilot holes, just to get
Well, yeah.
anything down in there.
Still have a few more there somewhere.
I think you put them in your room, didn't you?
They were in there, but I don't know if they're still in there.
I don't know what you do with your stuff. I have a hard enough time keeping track of my own stuff.
You leave my stuff alone.
His room's a hot mess.
Yep, I like it that way. I know where everything
His is a disorganized, organized room. Organized for him, nobody else. So I don't systematically have a way that I fluff my bow. I just like my tails and my loops away from each other. You kind of like make an X. But as far as which layer goes where.
Oh, nice, Lori. She bought a tempered glass she could use on the floor for under your office chair.
A glass one?
You never seen the tempered glass chair mats? Oh,
I just see the plastic ones.
Covers her whole mat.
That's cool. I know, because I'm already starting to get a groove. This is like my third mat.
You do a lot of cutting. Well, I get all our hand-me-downs. I use them in my
He
craft.
does, and then he uses them because he cuts cardboard to do the shipping between the signs.
Cardboard
So.
I cut the wood for our wood signs right there in my craft room.
Yeah, he does. I knew that happened. My loop moved.
Uh-oh.
See, that's why I always make my bow beforehand.
It'll be okay.
I pulled too much. I'm going with it.
Just fluff it. It'll be alright. They don't call it a funky bow for nothing.
I got my glass for my secret elf, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, Katie's group did a secret elf, and that was one of the things I put on my list was my piece of glass for
Glass cutting board. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. How are you? We're fluffing. My fluffer must be broke today. We're going with it. Because I'll fluff it till it's
I
like...
was going to say, you'll fiddle with it after it's on the wreath. So.
I'll say I fiddle with them for days before I... See, now I've separated those. Doggone it.
It will be okay. It's a funky.
Oh, no problem. You gotta eat, Laura. I'm seriously thinking about doing the home delivery. Except for the Walmart here in town's always out of stock on everything.
I was going to say, they wouldn't be able to deliver half of it.
I know. Then I get mad.
Yeah, paying for delivery and not getting half your order.
So for some reason, I always end up trimming.
Missing a dovetail.
No, trimming that bottom layer one. It's always too long. Alright. I'm using my glue gun. I stole my extension cord for my glue pot. So I put a couple lights up and I needed it. What?
Nothing.
I have another one downstairs.
No.
Oh.
Just carry on. Don't give me that look. Just carry on.
Now when you have a thick wreath and you can't get through, I've been pretty lucky lately. I use a 7-inch upholstery needle to get through all my mesh. That thing will go straight through. I spoke too soon. Oh, there we go. Hey, we order Amazon like every week. Because most of the stuff I order gets here in a day or two. Sometimes I wish I didn't drive. If we're together, he drives. Okay. Now the phone's done. These are paper cut. Oh, that came out real quick. Ooh, I can even get 4.
That almost came apart too easy.
I know, doesn't it?
For what they charge.
Save that stick.
All right, Angela. We'll see you later.
Bye. So usually I trim off that real skinny stick. Wire everywhere. And this is why I almost bought the garland, because there was like, basically these were on a garland. And that's the way to go. Especially when Hobby Lobby does their garlands half off. You can just take them apart and use them as picks. That ball's deep orange.
Oh, no, I did not know about that, Lori.
Ah! That's cool. I don't get to watch her very often. I watch her a little bit. Mostly it's replays. Because I'm live 4 days a week. And
there's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah, there's so many hours in a day.
You cannot watch everybody live.
Oh, come on, heat up. Oh, there it goes. I'm forgetting everything today.
Well, hi, Susan. Thank
Hi,
you.
Susan. So I'm not going to put them all just all the way around. I'm going to put some up in the middle. So I probably won't put any more ribbon tails up in here because I'll put some of this stuff. Oh, that's cool. I just, because Katie and I have talked about, I've talked to Katie about doing something up, like, our way, because she's in New York, and I'm in Ohio, and I'm like, there's nothing ever up this way. I know Laura Jean's done stuff. Candy has. I think theirs were down in the Carolinas. My problem is that I have to put my vacations in January. Most of them. Because we can't have too many managers off all at the same time. These are so cute. I know, isn't it?
Lori, maybe we could get Reza Joy to host it at their new offices and warehouse. You got to admit, they went all out on that thing.
I haven't seen it.
It's crazy.
Someday, I don't want to get big. I don't want to get so big. I just want to not have to work for someone else. If I'm going to kill myself, I'd rather kill myself for me.
I thought the border was open, Carolina, or did they change that?
Back.
Because we have a regular watcher. She, of course, now that we're talking about it, she's not on here tonight. That I thought she said they were getting ready to open the border back up. Of course, with the new variant, things may be changing. Oh, you can fly across the border, but that doesn't even make sense.
That's stupid.
That doesn't make sense.
So I didn't put any at the bottom because I don't like things like this just sticking straight out the bottom. Well, I've never flown, so...
Other than a mini helicopter?
Well, yeah, I did get in a helicopter.
As is a little helicopter, yes.
That was almost too little of a helicopter.
Just big enough for 4 people.
Until you went and dodged to hit it from hitting a bird, and I grabbed the back of his seat and said a few bad words. He's like...
The pics came from Joanne's.
Joanne Fabrics. I just got them
today.
I just seen those. I'm like, oh, I have to make a wreath with them. Because I've made more Halloween this year than I said I was going to.
Yes, flying is expensive. Or can be.
Yep.
Well, and that's one benefit to where we live. It's about the same amount of time and distance.
We can go to Columbus, Pittsburgh, or Akron.
Or Cleveland.
Or Cleveland if we have
Akron's
to.
really close. It's funny though, around here it's usually cheaper. It's usually cheaper to fly out of Pittsburgh.
I know. I was actually looking on Southwestern sites today, and it wanted to take me out of Pittsburgh.
Which that would be fine.
Yeah.
That's actually closer than Cleveland.
So I actually saved a little room because I think I'm going to make a couple yarn balls, and I'm going to put one right there.
Just one?
No.
Like you say, it won't be balanced.
Here's what we got. I like the candy corn colors. It does get expensive, Carolina.
Got a little glare on your sign there, Chicky.
There we go. This sign is available in our shop. Go to backroomcreations.com. We do have some Christmas ribbon and some country ribbon in there. Thanks, Stacy. Wait till you see what we're doing in the private group. I'm excited. So I do have a private group if anybody's interested. I know Floyd put the link in earlier. It's 2 lives a week, $9.99 a month. And we do kinds of off-the-wall stuff in there. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We're going to go grab a bite to eat before we go at it again. So thank you everybody, and we'll see you, what's today, Wednesday? I'll see you next week on Monday at 8 p.m. Have a great week. Bye.